Hey, howdy, hey, we are back. We are going to open some Zendikar Rising, as you do with every new set that comes out. We're going to pit the Zendikar Rising pre-release kits versus the entire booster box. And Josh and Bob are here with me today. Josh is going to be the tally master, the tallywhacker tally master, as he's going to come with the mythics, the foils, the specialty cards, any kind of showcase fun things. We're going to see what has more value. I've been talking about Zendikar Rising quite a bit on this channel recently. So we're going to make it a 6 versus 36, straight into it. You guys know how these packs work. And as I say most times on this channel, let's open something. Anyone?
Legendary.
Bueller. All right, so we got an arena code right off the top, put up to the side. And our first foil stamped card is going to be Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats, the Rakdos guy, so I'm sure it's probably not worth anything. There's a legendary vampire rogue, so if you're playing Rakdos vampires, you didn't probably do that. So if you want to slow down the video just a little bit to look at the comments, that's up to you. And we got our first flip card. It's going to be Bella Get Recovery, and I don't know if that actually counts as a specialty thing. And we got the Archpriest of Iona, and we got our first full art island, which comes in every pack. Yeah, Josh wasn't a foil in the pack. Yeah, there's nothing of interest in that pack. So we're going to go through the comments here pretty quick. When we do some more videos that aren't for science, we're probably going to go a little bit slower so you can see what's going on. Got another flip card. I think it's probably going to be one in every pack. We have Maddening Cacophony, or Cacophony, or whatever.
Cacophony.
I like Cacophony better. It's like Omniscience is now Omniscience. Okay, we got our first special card there. We got Territorial Scythe Cat. We got our second and our third. Okay, wow. That just escalated pretty quickly. And we got the Nimble Trap Finder, and our very first foil is a squid. I'm really liking these 4 lands. If you guys look at the spoilers off this set, I am going in pretty much blind and unprepared for this.
I have not.
Oh, another new fun thing.
You were putting your foils and your special cards together? Or?
Yeah, just make it easier. I'm going to put the mythics up there too, just to they can count and be more accurate. Oh, first mythic. Sorry to cut you off there, Bob. They're going to say something, but there's a Shatter Skull Smashing, and the flip side is the Hammer Pass. So that's actually pretty cool. It's a land that turns into a sorcery or vice versa. I can't remember how it goes. But that's our first mythic.
Yeah, I've been following the spoilers. The flip cards, you can choose how you play them. So, you know, they're basically, more often than not, they're spells. But if you need the land side, you can just put it out as a land. Okay,
that's actually pretty cool. It looks like a lot of people on Twitter are talking about removing some of their basic lands, and if they're running, just say 24 lands in their deck, they run a play set plus 20 normal lands.
You can run less basic lands, but yeah.
Okay, we got the Tajuro Paragon and the Swamp for the back. This is going to be our last pack for the first pre-release kit. So overall, we've gotten a good number of specialty cards. There's like 3 of them clumped together in one pack. Kind of makes it easier to count. Then we got our second mythic, Ancient Green Warden. So that's pack number 1. Pack number 2. You guys pretty much know the anatomy of a pre-release kit at this point to get basically 6 packs. They actually took away the spin down die this time around, which is kind of unfortunate. And our oh, okay, they did not take it away. They
it's
just
in the bottom.
they have it in the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like a little almost secret compartment.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Well, thank you, Bob, for being here, because I would have thrown away like 6 dice at least for this video. We got a Soul Shatter for our fun foil stamp promo for this pack. As we get into the first one for pre-release kit number 2. And we got Clearwater Pathway, and that's a different take on the Cup Island, classic island that everyone likes. Looks like there's a city or something protruding from it.
Ran past the Clearwater Pathway pretty quick. I mean, you understand how those work, right?
Oh yeah, so
they're pretty slick.
So there's taps for island, and the back taps for black.
So it is kind of like a dual land.
Yeah.
I mean, once you play it, you're only getting one color, but you can choose which side. you put down, and the important thing is they come into play untapped.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, very important.
Now, do you think they're going to be just as good or worse or better than the Ikoria lands that just came out, the Triomes?
I mean, it depends on your type of deck. If you're playing a 2-color deck and you just want to smooth out your color balance, they're going to be a lot better. If you're playing a 3-color deck, though, you know, those Ikoria lands are still very important, especially since we're losing shops in Standard.
Okay. And I think, too, is like the fetchability. I was kind of hoping that there'd be some fetchability on this stuff here. But okay, and we got Nahiri's Lithoforming. And we got another foil. It's Palaka Predation. So this side, like Bob was talking about earlier, you can play either side. This is a black and 2 sorcery. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a card from it with a convert mana cost 3 or greater. That player discards a card. And then the other side is basically a swamp that comes in tapped.
Yeah, now that comes into play untapped. It's just on the dual lands. On most of the spell lands, creature lands, however you want to call them, they come into play tapped, except the mythics. They can come into play untapped and pay 3 life, which is expensive, but sometimes you need to have that land come into play untapped.
Again, looking for anything spicy or high-catching, and so far nothing in that pack. As we get into Linvala, Shield of Seagate, and we got the Swamp.
Those full art lands are really nice.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them.
Good job with them.
Okay, we'll get into the rare slot. We got the Ondu Inversion, and we got another foil, Kazandu Nectar Pot. No, Bob, you read the big words.
Nectar Pod. Nectar Pod. That's a made-up one.
I mean, technically all words are made up according to Thor. Oh, okay, that's actually kind of, yeah, okay, that's
cool.
Yeah, that's, looks like somebody just dropped a die in some Mountain Dew and it just crystallized around it. So our, they're not going to count this towards our mythic count, but this is our Ancient Green Warden mythic, because it's a foil promo stamp. We can't really count that as our pulls. But if you guys are interested, that is what we pulled out of this year pre-release kit. And we got a Dreadworm for the alternate art, first one so far in this new pre-release kit. And we got the River Glide Pathway, so it comes in tapped as an island, or the red on the other side. So I'm actually pretty interested in those lands, more to learn about them, and everything I learned is heard from Bob. Because that's the extent of the education that I need, is just talking to Bob.
They're definitely the type of thing, like, I mean, the Triomes are worth getting a set of, and those are worth getting a set of, because you never know what you're going to build.
So we do have Skyclave Pickaxe as the alternate art. We have a couple more. And, oh, okay, there's Leyline Tyrant. That's a pretty nice hit there. That's a mythic, but it's red, so it's probably worth nothing.
Well, but see, it's a mythic with a green ability on it, so it's actually useful.
Oh, okay. So it's a red card with a non-red ability.
Yeah, it's a red on that.
Leyline Tyrant. Oops. And we got Jaden coming into the video, making his first appearance. Semi-appearance. Oh, there's actually a little tip guide in the back there behind the cat beast. Okay, so we have another Skyclave Pickaxe for alternate art, another one. Alternate border, or whatever we'll call it. The Maul and Skyclave is going to be the rare.
I believe the correct terminology is a showcase card.
Oh, God, you're going to be that guy on the internet, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm that guy in real life, too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still friends, so. And we got Verizol, the Spirit Current, the Serpent guy thing, and we got a foil rare, Velikut Exploration. So after this pack, we'll officially be halfway through this pack opening video. Then we'll get a tally, and we'll see exactly how it's going to stack up. Then stay tuned for tomorrow's video, where we will be doing the same thing with an entire box. And we got Akiri Fearless Voyager, the regular rare. So nothing too crazy, but it is pretty cool. It's a nice Boros Warrior. So, And it's legendary, so for your commander players out there looking for a new Chorus commander, that might be an option for you. Don't know exactly how good of an option it is. And we went from Mountain Dew card die to basic white die. And let's see what our... Oh, okay, cool. So we got Ondu Inversion, it's destroy all non-land permanents. And Ondu Sky Ruins, it comes untapped, add a white. Okay, flip it on over. And nothing of note in the comments, but we do have a Skyclave Geopede. That will be our first alternate art for this pack. Attendant Healer, Marasa Sproutling thing, and Valkut Awakening is going to be the rare. So, flip it on over. And we got our... I think it's our third Territorial Scythe Cat, or at least second one. That's an alternate art. And we have Merfolk Falconer, Spoils of Adventure, Black Bloom Rogue, and oh, okay, we got the Soul of the Wild for our first mythic of this pack, our pre-release kit, and we also got an Iridescent Hornbeetle for the foil uncommon. And I'm not sure quite the values are, and I really don't like commenting on values when something just comes out. Because everything can change pretty rapidly, as we all know. I mean, look at Ikoria, for example. Feed Hunter started out as like a $30 mythic, and it just plummeted down about 10. So, and oh, got our first rare alternate art. We got the Feldar Retreat, and oops, I'll put that up there. I actually should put the mythic up there too. And we got the Tajuru Blightblade foil common in the back. Okay, getting through this pack. We're trying to go as quick as possible. And we have another Feldar Retreat. This one's just a regular art, so kind of boring, but still a cool card. I'm just a fan of any chamber that has landfall on it. And our rare is going to be Nighthawk Scavenger. And this is going to be the last pack of pre-release kit number 4 out of 6. So if you're just tuning in, where have you been? Here's the McKindy Ox for the alternate art. Got Yamara Mystic, Blood Chief's Thirst, and the Vision. And we got a pretty cool Golgari Legendary Hydra. This is going to stay there in the regular rare pile. As we move on to pack numero 5. Oops. And we got another Mountain Dew colored die. Yep, and Bob has come back with a drink just for himself and not us. Thanks. So our promo stamp is the Relic Robber. There's a little Goblin Rogue. This video is not brought to you by Coke. Still not a sponsor. It sounds refreshing AF. And we got another Skyclave pickaxe. I was kind of hoping you'd laugh that goes up your nose, but anyway, not the point. So that's another alternate art one of those. And remember back to our first pre-release kit, our foil stamped was Zagras, while he's making an appearance in the non-foil, non-stamped version. I love how I say remember back. It was only 13 and some odd seconds ago. 13 minutes and some odd seconds, I should say. Okay, we got the Acom Hellhound. So that's going to be an alternate art. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Nimble Trap Finder, and then we got a foil Angel Heart Protector to close out that pack. I'm just making a giant mess on the table next to me.
I'm not cleaning it up.
Oh, Jane's still here, so we'll make him do it. Child labor is a fun thing. Then we have a flip land for the back of that. That's the branch loft pathway. The other side, by the way, taps for white. We have a McKindy Ox. Oop. That's going to be our alternate art for the pack. Then we have a Thieving Skydiver, and oh, nice. Okay, I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's the foil island. It's the Cup Island, so very nice little hit there. Don't know the exact value of it again because I haven't looked, but I'm assuming that a lot of blue players will jump all over that. And let's see, you got another McKindy Ox alternate art. Okay, and we got the Myriad Construct and the Mountain for the back of the pack. Last pack of pre-release kit number 5 here. And nothing of note so far as we traverse the commons. And the uncommons still nothing crazy. And we have the Crag Plate Baloth and a Swamp. So we're getting into pre-release kit number 6. We beat the last one for this video. Before I forget, I want to take the time now to say thank you to everyone for commenting, liking, subscribing, hitting the little bell icon to let you know when we do videos. Thank you for sharing with your friends on your Instagrams, your Twitters, your Facebooks, your OnlyFans, all the things that make you happy and fulfill your life. And here's a black die. That's actually the last die we'll get. It's the first black one we've gotten. And we have Grakmaw Skyclave Ravager for the promo stamp rare. And let's jump right into it as we get our last pack. Okay, so nothing in the commons, nothing in the uncommons, and basically nothing in the rare slot as we got the World Sculptor. It's a green-red elemental. Pack number 2. Okay, Consecrated Defense, Well-Managed Familiar, Song Mad Treachery, and another Skydiver. Seems like we've opened like 3 or 4 of that between 6 kits, so it's not like we're seeing an absorbent amount or anything. Okay, so that's actually what the McKindy Ox looks like with the normal art. It seems like we've seen a lot of the alternate style for it. Okay, that's the rest of the commons. Then you got the Vastwood Fortification. And you got this Skyclave Shade for the rare in the back of the pack, and the new updated planes. So we've got 3 packs left, including the one in my hand. There's a foil in the back, I just saw that. And there's a Canopy Baloth for our alternate art. We have 1, 2, 3 uncommons. We got the Scoot Swarm, and we got a foil Spare Supplies for the special foil thing there. So we get into pack 5 of this pack, or kit. We got the Tangled Flora Hedron, which flips into green mana, or just play as a creature that taps for mana as well, which actually is a pretty cool thing. And we got our first Crawling Barrens. Taps for waste or colorless, whatever you want to call it. Pay 4, activate ability, put 2 1/1 counters on Crawling Barrens, then you may have it become a 0/0 elemental creature until end of turn. It's still a land. So you can just keep pumping it up and it won't go away because it's a counter. So it's actually
It's going to be a good card in like any sort of like aggressive monocolor decks that aren't really worried about their mana base being fixed.
And you got a Kazandu Nectarpot. There we go. I'm saying the word almost correctly now. Feel slightly more established. And going into uncommons. And our last rare for this video is going to be the Needle Verge Pathway. It flips for red or white. And that's going to be it for that. So Josh, go ahead and tie up the numbers for us. And I'm going to try to clean up this mess in the meantime.
While you're waiting for the total,
yes.
How many dual lands did you end up pulling out of those?
There's the one that's flip,
flip lands,
like that. So I got 1. We got 2. 3. 4. And yeah, we got 4.
Because it felt like you almost got one in each kit.
Yeah, no, it's
there seemed to be a lot, so I'm going to be curious when you open the box what it's going to be like.
So, Josh, what numbers do you have for us?
We have 4 mythics, 9 foils, and 18 showcase cards.
So we got a total of 31. So we have a total of 31 specialty things for the kits. So keep that in mind as you watch the video tomorrow when we do an entire box, 36 packs. Let's see if we can beat it. So basically we need like 1 special thing per pack, essentially, is what we're looking at. So, well, we'll see you tomorrow.